Hi, I'm Gilchrist, founder and CEO of Lexical Labs. Lexical Labs wants to change the way that deals are done by transforming the contract negotiation process. Every year, we estimate that over $30 billion is spent on contract negotiation. Imagine how quickly business could get done if contract negotiation was instantaneous. As a lawyer, nothing is more soul-destroying than spending hours reviewing hundreds of pages of a contract and only coming up with a handful of issues at the end. Lawyers hate doing it, customers hate paying for it, and it delays deals. I was a lawyer for over 10 years until I left to join an old friend of mine, a software developer with a PhD in artificial intelligence and many years of experience leading software development teams, to build a solution. We were soon joined by the then managing partner of a Magic Circle law firm in Japan, who was inspired by our vision of a better way. So what do? Lexical Labs is developing technology to instantaneously review contracts that are being negotiated. Our solution is to capture our customers' commercial and legal requirements into a set of digital rules, and then use machine learning, AI, expert systems to review their contracts. We are currently piloting our minimum viable product, which focuses on NDAs and conveyancing contracts. Even at this early stage, we've already halved the time it takes for lawyers to review their contracts, and we've reduced errors by 20%. We're not the only AI contract review product, but we are developing the most in-depth, customizable, pre-execution contract system on the market. Because we understand our customers' detailed specific requirements, we review their contracts as a lawyer in their team would review them. And that's important because as we see it, every team has that indispensable team member that you can't do without. Lexical Labs will be that team member. And we're not just talking about making lawyers more efficient. We also want to empower business users and non-lawyers powered by our expert systems to review their own contracts. So we're a cloud-based software as a service solution. Our target customers have 20 or more contracts a month. We're focusing on sales and procurement teams, as well as legal teams that service those teams or do their own cost-driven work. Where things get really exciting is when our customers start to negotiate with their counterparties on our system. Because not only will this dramatically accelerate our customer acquisition, but it will fundamentally change how contracts are negotiated, with the deals being able to be negotiated and closed instantaneously on our system. So we've just completed our seed round. Can't go any further, that's okay. We've just completed our seed round. We've got 5 customers in our pilot, and we'd love to speak to you afterwards if you'd be interested in hearing more about our exciting journey. Thank you.
Thank you. Perfectly timed. Now, perfectly timed questions. So, who's got the first question? Thank you.
What type of legal contracts are you looking to launch with, and what does that product roadmap look like? On which contracts you can work with?
Yeah, we're planning to launch with NDAs, and so that's what we've got in our pilot, but we're moving towards commercial contracts. So this year we're focusing on the sort of contracts that particularly procurement teams would do. So license agreements, master service agreements, the sort of contracts that no matter how big you are, you often have to do those contracts on other people's terms, because that's what we're focusing on, reviewing a contract that you haven't seen before.
Can you talk a bit about your sales process?
Yeah, sure. I mean, right now we're at our pilot stage, so our sales are really driven by who we know. The co-founder who's joined recently from Allen & Overy, he has a very deep connection with the industry, and so I am speaking with a lot of my old customers, he's speaking with a lot of our old customers, and so we're meeting a lot of people that way. But it's really just us at the moment in terms of generating our initial customers. What we really want to do once we start generating revenue is to focus on developing more of a sales force, more of an outbound sales force. But right now, it's just getting our initial traction with our first customers.
Okay, one last question.
So your customers are the law offices, the legal firms, or their clients? Or
they're clients. They're the clients of law firms. So they're my old clients, really. Banks, corporations, big procurement teams. So the people in the pilot are mainly, we've got trading houses, we've got funds, those sort of clients, and we're speaking to a lot of technology companies as well.
And then your solution actually cuts the lawyers out, or that's the idea, or they would still employ lawyers, just there would be like less work for them to do?
Yeah, less routine work. So we're freeing them up to focus on the important work and the strategic work. But what we want to do is for the routine, repetitive work, that where they're always looking at the same issues time and again, to automate that part of the process.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Liam.
Thank you.
Lexical Labs making lawyers happy, and now someone to tell us that from some time now you will not pay, you will Mishi pay. So now, Lyubov from Mishi Pay, the stage is yours. Welcome, Lyubov. Oh, you're so better at it. Okay.
Hello, I'm Lyubov. I'm VP of Sales at Mishi Pay. Mishi Pay brings the best out of online shopping into the physical store. We all like shopping, but we don't like queuing. And the moment that we find the product, we pick it up, we are the most likely to pay for it. But quite often, we end up waiting in the queue. Mishi Pay is here to take out the friction from wanting to buy and actually buying an item. And here I will show you how. Mishi Pay, here I will show you how. Oh. Well, there is a slight problem with the video, but I will tell you how it works. So the shopper will enter the store. He can use his smartphone to scan a product code on the item, barcode or QR code. He can add as many items as he wants and check out using an online payment method. After that, he will instantly receive his electronic receipt and walk out of the store. The store staff at the same time has the full visibility of what is happening in the store and can assist the shopper if needed. Our patent-pending RFID technology takes care of the security, but we also use other methods. So this is just as simple as scan, pay, and leave. The benefits to the shopper are clear. He gets to skip the line, get more personalized experience, and also digital receipts. But the retailer benefits even more. Because less shoppers leave the store without making a purchase, he can allocate his existing store staff to the floor, where they are most helpful and also contribute to conversion, as well as the data, since shoppers scan 3 times more items than they are actually buying, which can be used for retargeting. We have achieved great results at our recent deployments. The shoppers love it, and they come back more often. Nearly every second shopper has used the Mishi Pay solution to purchase at peak times at a fashion retailer, which resulted in 30% overall conversion. The theft is not increased, and the shoppers buy more. We are working together with some of Europe's largest retailers in different sectors, and if you would like to know more, please come and talk to me. And of course, questions from the jury.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And now the questions from the jury, as you said.
Thank you.
How are you working with the retailers? Can you give us a use case, a case study, or one of your clients, or track?
Sure. We provide them a mobile application which they can use as it is or integrate into their existing application, as well as some of the most popular payment methods. In this application can be also used in the browser, where the shopper can simply open an application, start scanning, and the retailer will receive all the information.
Okay. Any more questions? Yes.
So do you also install hardware in the stores?
No, there is no additional hardware required. If the shopper, if the retailer is using an RFID technology, we already have existing integrations, and we can simply turn it on. If there is no security on the item, there is another use case that I can tell later more about it.
In how many shops your solution is applied?
At the moment, there is one store in Hamburg. This is a Saturn store, one of the largest electronic retailers worldwide. This is Europe's largest or the world's largest store, and you can come and try it yourself. And soon this will be available at multiple stores of Decathlon in the Netherlands and other European countries.
It is POC now or it's current cooperation?
It's a current cooperation.
Okay, so the last question, revenue model.
So the revenue model is the following. The charge is per store and per deployment.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. MishiPay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And now, Ondato. Yes. All right, you pass over the torch and Ondato comes on the stage. 3 minutes exactly and 2 minutes for the questions. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Liudas. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Ondato. Based in Vilnius, we are helping financial institutions to board and monitor their customers remotely. Business moving online gives lots of opportunities, but also a number of threats. The study revealed that the current processes and the procedures in the financial institutions leaves gaps to submit fake documents or even to use someone else's identity to open the account or to get a loan. And that's not only about the fraud. That also leads to fines. That also leads to fines where the financial institutions are, according to Fenergo, are being fined in average $90 million per financial institution for the AML and KYC in compliance. So we came up with a solution that enables convenient user boarding process by being sure about not being fined and basically not getting the fraud. Our solution enables real-time process. It ensures that the person is a real person, that the data is validated in the local and international registries, that the NFC chip on your passport or ID is being validated, and that our solution serves physical and business customers with confidence. But we have a vision of the new type of user boarding that I want to share. Here, we have combined our existing live video boarding process with artificial intelligence and voice recognition to enable standalone process. Let's take a look.
Hello. Welcome to the account opening process. When you are ready to start, please say ready.
Hello. I'm ready.
Fantastic. Please stand still, and I will take a picture of you. Thank you. That's beautiful. Now, please show me your document page with your photo.
One moment, please.
Don't worry, I will wait.
There you go.
That's great. Robin, it's noisy. Are you not alone?
Yes, I'm at the cafe.
Robin, you are a social person.
Thank you.
Okay, let's continue. What is the company code you wish to open the account for?
3027697769.
Is it Fintecom Company?
Yes.
Thanks for your time. Your identification is completed. Congratulations.
Ondato is scalable across other verticals. So if you want to identify and validate your customer, we are here to help. Thank you.
Okay, and now the questions. Okay, yes, we have a question here.
Competition for ID check companies is going to be fierce. What makes you guys stand out?
Well, so first of all, we don't rely on the data that we get from the customer, from the documents, so we validate all that stuff in the registries first. And of course, the other thing is that we serve the physical and business customers, so that's related to the registries as well.
Okay. Yes, a question here.
Do you have no clients?
Yeah, of course we do. So we operate in the Baltics now. We work with quite a few banks, and currently we process about 40,000 transactions a week.
Okay, perfect. No more questions, I guess. Anyone from the audience maybe has a question? Well, Thank you very much. That's it, Ondato. I was thinking that's the beginning of a beautiful romance when she was complimenting the guy so much. But nevertheless, now we have the last in this slot, and that is Pago. Please, welcome to the stage. Bravo. You have some fans out there.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Adrian. I am co-founder of Pago. What is a €1 billion market, which is in the top 3 spending items of pretty much any household and takes up to 3 hours per household to manage every month? I'm talking about utility bills. And surprisingly, this is still a pain for most of us. A lot are still paid in cash or individual bank transfers. Some may say this problem is already solved by online platforms. There's plenty of those around. They're called e-box in Poland, or even individual apps from each supplier. But imagine an app where all your utility bills are in one screen, where they update in real time, or you can pay all of them with one tap, where you receive notifications for new bills and when they are due, where you have them in PDF so you always know what you're paying for. The payment details are always saved. You have the full payment history regardless of where the bill was paid. And you can manage multiple locations, not just your house, but also the office and other locations. And you get rewarded for every payment. This app already exists. It is called Pago. And what we aim is to reduce those 3 hours per month to a few minutes, maybe even a few seconds. The record so far was 33 bills paid in 28 seconds with one confirmation. But there's another problem. In each market, there's a lot of suppliers, and each of them have their own corporate sales cycle. But what our team of developers has developed technology which allows the connection of all those online platforms in one app. And for suppliers which don't have online platforms, you can scan and save the bills for later payment. We also don't aim to monetize the bills, so we don't need contracts with all the suppliers. We make money from other types of payments, and a freemium subscription model, which makes the app free for most users, and there is a small subscription if you pay for more than just your home. And what that means is we can quickly integrate all suppliers in a market with no corporate sales cycle. We already validated this model in Romania. We have over 100,000 monthly active users and over 200 suppliers integrated. It's one of the most appreciated apps in the stores. It was the first investment by a local bank in a fintech, and we have MasterCard as a development and marketing partner. Where we are now, we partner with Visa to replicate the same model to the region. We are starting with Poland and Croatia this year. But the plan is to bring the app to many other countries. Basically, the only limitation is that paying bills is still a problem in those countries. And these are the ones we identified. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Perfectly timed. Paying bills is always my problem, you know. But now we have some good questions from the jury members. Yes? Or no? Oh, yes, we will have some. Maybe someone from the audience. Oh yeah, we have a nice question from the audience. Good.
Hello, I'm Yana. I would like to ask you what kind of technology are you using for those bills? Thank you.
So for the integration, we try to use what the suppliers already expose online. So the online platforms, if they have APIs, then we use the APIs. But a lot of the utility companies either don't have APIs or they don't want to develop APIs. So it's the online platforms. And if the suppliers don't even have an online platform, we allow the scanning and saving the bill, which is basically the experience that you get with most banks now.
Okay.
But yeah, these two combined allow us to integrate all the suppliers in the app.
All right.
How do you calculate success? So if you're going to come into Poland, how many users is break even, and how quickly do you think you can achieve that?
So in Romania, with 100,000 active users, we are around break even now. But this is with the entire cost of our development team, which is now slowly shifting towards working in Poland and Croatia. So in Romania, we are already profitable. In Poland, probably around 150,000 active users, we will also be profitable. And the other good aspect is that most of our marketing is covered by MasterCard and Visa, which is the biggest expense for something like this.
Right. Thank you.